Well, hello and welcome to a new episode of Will I Buy It? As usual, I'm going to go through Trend Mood's Instagram page with you and tell you whether or not I would be interested in buying the new releases. So without further ado, let's get it started. Okay, let's pick up where we left. We have by Glisten Cosmetics new Pride liner. So you have 6 colors, all UV shades. I believe it's a liner that you activate with water. The colors are, wow, they are vibrant and they do glow in the dark, so that's a fun twist, I guess. I'm not the kind of person to go for a liner this colorful, this bright, and do something like super artistic and graphic with it. That's not something I usually do. It seems fun though, and 100% of profits go to LGBTQIA plus for charities and nonprofits. So, I mean, you do a good deed by purchasing this, so I guess that's a plus. Next up, we have the new Glowish collection from Huda Beauty. It includes the Glowish Multi-Dew Vegan Skin Tint Foundation and the Glowish Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. I don't know if this is a collection within Huda Beauty or if it's a new line, the way she released Wishful. So I don't really know if there's going to be other products within this range or if it's just this, that I'm not sure. The foundation is a light coverage skin tint foundation that instantly brightens with near-neutral undertones and leaves skin with a dewy finish, waterproof and sweatproof in 13 shades. I have seen some of the pictures, some of the visuals for the ad campaign. What I do appreciate is the fact that the photos are not retouched. They don't have any filters on. They're not edited. It's very like straightforward. That's the skin that you see. That's the skin that you will get. That I do appreciate. From what I've seen, the models and Huda herself, they look gorgeous. For me, I'm afraid this is going to be too dewy and lean towards like kind of greasy. I am curious though. I feel like if I'm going to try that kind of a product, I might as well go with this. Now, when it comes to the bronzers, here's what I don't get. Okay, what do they say? They say transfer proof, non-drying powder, bronzer with a velvety finish that gives you a natural looking tan with subtle luminosity in 5 shades. What I don't get is that when you look at the compacts, at the actual powder, it looks like it's a bit shiny, but then the swatches look matte. So I'd be curious to see exactly what it looks like. It seems to me like a few of the shades are a bit red. They look a bit red. Yeah, somehow the way that the powder looks, it just doesn't really speak to me. Okay, next up we have a new eyeshadow palette from Patrick Ta Beauty. I've never tried anything from him. So you got the Major Dimension eyeshadow palette and then Major Dimension Precision Gel Liner. So you have 4 neutral shades. The liners, yeah, okay. The gel liners, like whatever. The palette, okay, here's the thing. I saw the palette and I thought it looked very pretty, which I don't know why it caught my eye because really it's nothing that special. I mean, it's a brown palette. There's thousands of these on the market. I mean, the shimmers that look nice, but they're not even like that crazy luminous either, you know? So I don't really know why I was like immediately curious about this palette. There are 2 cream shades in there, and that's what I don't really get. The cream shades are supposed to be applied as a primer for your eyelids so that you get the ultimate color payoff. Okay, makes sense. The lights are going crazy back there, sorry. What I don't understand is that the 2 shades are dark, you know? Like I would have preferred to have a dark primer to have that brown really pop, and then a light primer. I think it's beautiful. I don't really understand why there's two dark creams, but okay. I wouldn't buy it because I feel like I can get any look I can get from these, I can get within other palettes as well, but it caught my eye. It definitely did. Next up, we have the new Norvina palette from ABH. So it's the volume 5. It's lilac and lavender. It includes 25 shades with a gorgeous lilac color story curated by Norvina, from vibrant mattes to neutrals and multi-dimensional sparkles. Last week I did a few purple looks and I did have fun, and it is a color that I feel works well with my eyes and my skin tone and everything. There's a few shades in here that I find very interesting, very gorgeous. I love the fact that there's also a bunch of neutrals. My issue was more with the Norvina collection itself, to be honest. I remember when they first launched, was it last year? I don't even remember, but it was a little while ago. At the time, they released palette on top of palette on top of palette. It was nonstop, and I remember a lot of influencers at the time were like, okay, like we can't keep up. There's already enough different brands to keep up with, but if one brand releases like 5 palettes within a month, like how are we supposed to do this? Which is something I can't relate to. Not that I receive anything or that I can purchase everything, but it just seems like it's, after a while, it's not even that exciting anymore, you know? And so because of that, to me, the Norvina collection is, I don't know, it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, to be honest with you. It's just, there's a few things that happened there that I don't really understand, and that just kind of killed any interest I had in that line of the brand, which is a shame because I love ABH and I love ABH eyeshadow palettes. I have a few of them. I wish I could have them all. I would have preferred that they released a new ABH palette because it's been a while and I think we all need it. They had released a Norvina ABH palette a few years ago. And I do remember at the time, again, some influencers complained about the fact that there weren't that many purples in the palette. So I guess this palette kind of makes up for the other one. And for anyone who was frustrated to not have enough purples, this makes sense. I feel I should find an image of one of the first Norvina palettes. It was a pink one, I think. Yeah, and I feel like this is looking a bit similar. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've never tried any Norvina collection palette. I'm not really curious for some reason. Again, I think it's the whole mess from the beginning that kind of killed my interest. Okay, next up we have a new collection by Jaclyn Cosmetics, Bad and Rougie, a modern take on the ultimate cosmetic classic Rouge, featuring 3 luxe blush formulas and a lightweight lip cushion, all in romantic, rococo inspired shades. No. Just no. Next up, we have the Soft Sculpt collection. So it's the 3rd collection by Makeup by Mario, inspired by Mario's techniques and made super simple and modern for everyday life. So you have Sculpt Shaping Stick, okay, Blush Stick, then you have bronzers, powder blush, and highlighter. So you have a bunch of products all at once, creams and powders. You know how I'm looking for new cream products right now. I still haven't really bought a lot of these. I want to perfect mastering cream products. They're all the rage right now. They're everywhere. These look nice. There's a couple of shades, that Dusty Rose, Pale Petal, They look nice, and the contouring stick, they're always useful. I'm not sure I love the fact that there's a brush on the other side. So yeah, I would be curious. It's not available in Belgium, not easily at least. So it's not anything I could ever get, at least not right now. But yeah, I would be curious to see, and I'm looking forward to hear reviews on this. Okay, now we're talking. We have the last launch from Becca Cosmetics. They're closing in September, I believe. It's a new shimmering skin perfector called High Angel, iridescent, one-of-a-kind highlighter inspired by their best-selling opal shade to reflect the beautiful iridescent one-of-a-kind light that is you. That's so nice. And they partnered with the Trevor Project in support of the LGBTQIA+ community. Yes, I want this. Unfortunately, I believe it's only going to be available on their website. I think I read that somewhere. If it was available on Sephora, trust me, like, I would jump on this. First of all, Becca highlighter, always a must. This shade looks beautiful. It looks like there's a bunch of reflects, like a bit of purple, pink, white. It looks beautiful, and it's their last one, so I feel like it's so symbolic. I do want this. I hope I can put my hands on this, but yeah, it's gorgeous. I am very interested in this highlighter. Next up, and this is actually a follow-up, last week we had seen that Morphe brushes were teaming up again with Trevor Project and releasing a very colorful, bright eyeshadow palette. They also released a mirror and brushes, but let's focus on the palette here. At first I looked at it and I was like, yeah, it's a colorful palette, it's not necessarily my kind of palette, so pass. But then I looked a little bit closer, and you know what? I think I like this. I think I really, really like this. So I looked at the swatches, and I know you cannot tell everything by a swatch, but let's just say it made me look at the colors differently. I love the fact that you have a bunch of deep shades, like the Go Forward, the Do Good, for some reason that forest green with the glitter, and then you have more unusual colors like the stripe color there, like that olive green. It's not something I would ever like reach for, and yet it calls out to me. I love the fact that you have a bunch of neutrals there, so you can definitely create a neutral look, or you know, just have different kind of shades for your transitions and stuff. And then the Use Your Voice, that orange, like that coral, it's beautiful. And then you have on top, like the top row, you have a bunch of pastel colors. I think I like this. They sell Morphe at a store here in Belgium, so I can easily put my hands on this if it's not, you know, limited edition or whatever. I like it, and it's $20, you know, so it's not even that crazy. Honestly, I think if I can, I will get it. I think so. Yeah, which makes no sense, but okay. Next up, we have the new brow line Brow Kiki by One Size Beauty. It includes a nourishing tinted brow gel and a micro brow defining pencil. It takes a lot for brow products to get me excited. I think I found a new favorite gel. I did talk about it in my latest video, I believe. And yeah, the liners, the brow liners, same thing. I already have a few. This is not a brand that's easily available to me, so yeah, it's nothing that really catches my eye. Next up, we have from, again, the Norvina collection from ABH. This time it's for the lips, so you have 3 lip balms, mango, coconut, strawberry. They look slightly tinted. They're lip balms. Yeah, again, lip balm. I don't need more, to be honest, so not really interested. We have new fragrances by Way. So you have Dean Street and Rue Saint-Honoré. Same thing, not looking for new perfumes, so not interested. Then from Glossier, we have Lit Star Glistening Eye Glow. Dreamy, shimmering eyeshadow. Creates a sheer veil of color that locks onto lids without creasing. So you have Bun, which is a soft champagne with gold shimmer, and Branch, which is a rich bronze with gold pearl. I mean, it looks pretty. That champagne color looks nice. Glossier is always very, very natural, very sheer products. So when it comes to glitters and shiny stuff, yeah, I want it to be seen. I want it to be quite out there and very shiny and very present. So this is probably going to be something that's too soft and too light and too sheer for my taste. But the colors look nice. Looks like we might see a new beauty brand in the future. Harry Styles filed a trademark for his own perfume and cosmetics line. I mentioned before my lack of interest, generally speaking, for celebrity beauty and makeup brands. I talked about it in my unpopular opinions video when I said that I actually don't really care that much. I'm not offended. I know there's a lot of people that it annoys to the most when they see celebrities coming out with beauty lines. I mean, I don't really care. Do I think it's getting ridiculous at this point? Yes. But like I said before, if the product is crap, it's not gonna sell and that will be it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not interested. I don't want to give it any more time. We then have Silk Tone Cream Blushes by Dominique Cosmetics. Nourishing and smoothing, infused with vitamin E and hyaluronic acid. I cannot say that word. So you have soft pink, warm peach, and natural rose. All the colors look very nice. A cream blush, I'm automatically a bit curious. I've never tried anything from Dominique Cosmetics. I should, because I think it's available on Beauty Bay, so I should have kind of an easy access to these products. The texture of these cream blushes look a little bit like a balm, and I'm not sure I like this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait to see some reviews and see how people like the formula, but I am curious, as always with cream blushes. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I take back what I said 3 minutes ago. Beauty news in the making. Ariana Grande filed a trademark for her own beauty line. God is a Woman includes products like skincare, body care, mousse, mist, souffle, perfumes, shower gels, bath gels, and more. Also, Kylie Jenner is expanding her products to a new babies line. Kylie Baby includes products from skin, hair care to baby carriers, strollers, cribs, vitamins, diapers, and more. Okay. I know I just said I didn't care when a celebrity is releasing a beauty brand. I'm like, whatever, let's just let the products speak for themselves. However, now this is getting on my nerve. I honestly get the frustration. It's like, you're so rich already. Like, do you really need that much more money? Can you just like enjoy life with your daughter instead of using her to sell products? Like, what the hell? It pisses me off. Okay, I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna let them do whatever they want to do. I'm gonna try and not judge what they do. I am not interested. I will not ever be interested. Let's just move on and be calm. All right. From Lancôme, you have a new Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. Hydrating, lightweight, full coverage concealer. Okay. There's a bunch of shades. It looks like there's a bunch of the same shades, which is a recurring issue within these kinds of brands. I don't think I've ever tried any complexion product from Lancôme. Yeah, I don't think I would buy that. Next up, from Glamlight, you have new icing base formulated to help eyeshadows stay in place for long-lasting wear. So it's eye primers. You have a bunch of different shades, from white frosting to chocolate. I usually go for my primer potion from Urban Decay. Yeah, it's not a product I'm necessarily attracted to. Next up, we have the new and improved Amazonian Clay Full Coverage 16-Hour Foundation by Tarte. I never tried the first one to begin with, so okay, new and improved if you say so. So you have a feather light full coverage without the cake, soft matte finish, smooths and blurs, poreless technology erases look of pores, lines, and wrinkles, airy whipped mousse texture glides onto cover imperfections, infused with Amazonian clay, nature's most perfect ingredient for better, longer, true wear. It comes in 46 shades. Oh my god. Yeah, they're gonna get called out again for this. I believe it was the same problem a few years ago with another foundation where it's like, oh, okay, they released like 40 shades, amazing, and then there's like 8 of them that are dark. Like, all the rest are just so light. It makes no sense. Like, even if you don't care about people and you only care about making money and your business, like business-wise, it makes no sense to release that little amount of dark shades. You know people are going to be mad. Why would you do that? Well, I guess we're gonna hear a lot about it in the next few days. People are gonna be pissed, and I'm pissed as well, and with reasons, honestly. Next up, we have a new eyeshadow palette by Melt Cosmetics, the Brunette collection. Oh, it's a collection, which includes the eyeshadow palette. So I guess we'll have more info soon. Right now, we don't see much. We see it's a brown taupe-ish kind of a palette. So I'm just going to wait for more info to come out about this. We then have from Holo Taco, the Electric Holo collection. It includes 5 colors with holographic sparkle. It's their linear holo formula, which I love. I love Holo Taco nail polishes. I have a bunch of them. I want more, but I'm kind of scared to have to pay taxes because it's from the US. The first time I got lucky, I didn't have to pay any extra. So I kind of want to, I don't really want to play with my luck, you know what I mean, and push it. So I'm gonna wait for now. But yeah, definitely interested. These colors look gorgeous. Everything she does, everything Simply Nailogical releases within her brand Holo Taco is always well thought through. And I mean, the quality is there, you cannot deny it. We then have from Givenchy new Prisme Libre blush. 4-color loose powder blush. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, first of all, a loose highlight in itself is something that can be a bit dangerous, but a loose blush, I don't know that this would be the easiest thing to use. I also don't understand. So there's 6 shades. Within each shade, you have 4 different shades. So it all mixes together. Like, how can you really get only one and not the other? It's just all of it. Like, it looks pretty. You look at it and you're like, oh wow, it's pretty. Yeah, but like, how am I supposed to use this? You know what I mean? There's some interesting colors, definitely, but yeah, the loose powder thing with like 4 different ones, I'm like, that's gonna be hell to apply. So no, I would pass that. We then have from Morphe, you have the 9M Melon Pop and the 9R Bronze Metal. The bronze one only has 3 matte shades and 6 shimmery shades, so I wish it was kind of the other way around. The watermelon one is cute. I mean, you have a bunch of neutrals there, and then you have a red, a pink, and that green. It does look like a watermelon. It's interesting. It's not something I would grab, but it's cute. It's definitely cute. And then, okay, and again, I'm like, I want this. From Glamlight, there's a new collection. It's a collaboration with Michaela J Makeup. Apparently there's gonna be more, but so far you have an eyeshadow palette with 30 shades in it. And oh yeah, I want it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I actually saw that last night in bed and I was like, oh, where can I get Glamlight? It's not available on Beauty Bay. I thought it was, but it isn't. I need to find a way to get this. It is beautiful. Again, like, it's so colorful, and it's not anything I usually gravitate towards, but there's a few colors there, like the MJ, like looking at the mattes, all right? The mattes first, MJ, and then the shade, the best color, plus the packaging. Apparently there's a bunch of glitter in there. You know me, like, you show me a glittery package and I'm like, oh, what is this? Speaking of glitter, those shimmer shades, oh my god, that green, those lilac, oh yeah, oh, I'm gonna have to find this. I'm gonna have to find it and buy it. It looks gorgeous, really gorgeous. Yes, a big yes. I don't know anything about Glamlight formulas, never tried any of their palettes. I don't care, I want these colors, for sure. Okay, so that is it for this week's latest releases. I would like to apologize because I think my lamps kind of blinked the whole time, so sorry about that. I hope you nevertheless enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe because it's free. I'm always saying the same thing, but if it's free and it would make me happy, why wouldn't you do it? And I will just see you next time. Bye.